In a standard Western diet, a typical calorie breakdown is about 50% carbohydrate, 20% protein, and 30% fat. The ketogenic diet, on the other hand, recommends only 5% carbohydrate, 20% protein, and a whopping 75% fat. One of the most common things we hear from the keto community is how hard it is to find high-quality sources of fat to successfully and easily meet their macros. Hi, I'm Chrissy Ensley, Head of Product Development and Operations here at H.V.M.N. We recently launched our line of MCT oil powders, which comes in 3 flavors: chocolate, vanilla, and unflavored. The feedback from the community has already blown us away. Today, I'll be explaining the ingredients in our MCT oil powder, what makes it special compared to others on the market, and why it's a great option for those looking to boost their day with high-quality fat in a very convenient and tasty way. MCT oil has gotten quite a lot of hype recently. People have been using it to jumpstart ketosis, reduce appetite, improve metabolism, boost cognition, and stabilize their energy levels. All great things, right? Well, MCT oil is actually a blend of oils, only some of which are optimal for the ketogenic diet. And actually using MCT oil is pretty messy and inconvenient. To solve these issues, we've purified the most ketogenic part of MCT oil and made it into a convenient, tasty powder so that it can be easy to use in your daily life. Now, let's dive deep into the 2 main active ingredients of our MCT oil powder: C8 MCT oil and acacia fiber. First, MCT stands for medium-chain triglycerides. This means fat molecules that have medium-length chains of carbon. When people talk about MCTs, they're typically referring to fats with carbon chain lengths of 6, 8, 10, and 12, called C6, C8, C10, and C12. These MCTs are found naturally in foods like coconut oil, palm kernel oil, and dairy products. For our MCT oil, we first start with ethically harvested coconut oil from heritage coconut farms in Indonesia. Heritage means they are well-established community operations that aren't contributing to deforestation, which we love from a sustainability standpoint. We then purify and isolate only the C8 component of coconut oil. C8 is the caprylic acid triglycerides you see on our label. But why did we choose C8 over the others? When our body breaks down fats and fatty acids into ketones, it breaks into chains of 4. C8 then makes a perfect 2 ketones, and this happens very quickly and easily. Other components of non-purified MCT blends and other oils are inefficient for ketogenic metabolism because they're either too long of a carbon chain or they're not a chain length easily divisible by 4. And you're left with random bits and pieces of carbon chains that don't convert into ketones easily. In studies, C8 MCT oil has been shown to have a strongly ketogenic effect over any other fat source, boosting blood and plasma ketone levels, aiding in weight loss via increased thermogenesis and reduced hunger, and improving cognitive performance and brain metabolism. Incorporating the most robust modern nutritional science into our products is a founding principle of H.V.M.N. That's why we sourced the pure C8 MCT oil for our MCT oil powder. It's simply the most ketogenic oil possible to fuel your brain and body. Now, MCT oil by itself is a liquid. In order to get all of those great benefits into a less messy, scoopable format, it needs to be mixed with a powder. This is done through a process called spray drying, where the MCT oil is finally sprayed onto a powder. And when you're done, you end up with a powder that's coated in MCT oil. We care deeply about your holistic metabolic health. We believe that our MCT oil powder is beneficial for anyone and everyone, so we needed the powder base to be friendly to all diets. Any commonly used ingredients like casein or lecithin with animal origins or allergens from milk, corn, or soy were absolutely immediately out. It had to contain no sugar and no net carbs, so you'll not find any soluble corn fiber or maltodextrin, which is a close relative to corn syrup solids, and digested even more readily than plain sugar itself. If MCT oil powder you find contains any added sugars or ingredients like this, we recommend staying away. We searched for a powder base that had added synergistic benefits with our C8 MCT oil. This is why we landed with acacia fiber. Also called acacia gum, gum arabic, or Senegal gum, acacia fiber is purified from the hardened sap of the acacia tree. It's a soluble fiber, meaning that it mixes with the water in your stomach to turn into a gel-like substance that helps slow digestion. That gel-like substance is then broken down and used by the microbes in your gut, meaning it has amazing prebiotic benefits as well. Studies have shown that supplementation with acacia fiber has the ability to decrease BMI and improve blood glucose and insulin levels. It is a proven prebiotic that improves overall gut health and even has the ability to reduce symptoms of IBS. A zero net carb, non-insulinogenic, gut health boosting powder base, acacia fiber was the perfect fit. The last thing that sets apart our products from others is our flavors and how everyone can trust our 100% natural recipes. Our unflavored MCT oil powder is for all you purists out there. It's simply the raw C8 MCT oil and acacia fiber. Our vanilla has only natural vanilla bean flavor, and our chocolate has only cocoa powder. We then mix in a pinch of sea salt for a rich complexity of flavor, a touch of coconut cream for creaminess, and a hint of monk fruit for a balanced sweetness. We love monk fruit because it's 100% natural and it's a zero-calorie, non-insulinogenic sweetener. It doesn't have any of the adverse effects of artificial sweeteners and sugar alcohols, such as GI issues and even inflammation. And it doesn't have the bitter aftertaste like some other sweeteners, like stevia. All three flavors are 100% natural, sugar-free, keto-friendly, gluten-free, vegan, and dairy-free. They have no artificial ingredients, artificial sweeteners, fillers, preservatives, or additives. Now that our MCT oil powders are finally out in the wild, the feedback we've been receiving has been amazing. Check this out.
Every morning I take a scoop of the vanilla flavor MCT oil powder. The flavor is out of the ballpark amazing. It blends perfectly. I don't have to worry about the oil sitting on top. The flavor is so rich and creamy. I can't believe that I went the last 5 years without this product in my life.
Thank y'all so much for listening in about our MCT oil powder. If you're interested in trying any 3 of the flavors, we're giving y'all a limited time 10% off discount. Just head on over to hvmn.com/pod. That's hvmn.com/pod. And we'll also link it in the description below. Thanks for watching.